Hello, this is Sibyl Harmony, and this is a world event video and a spiritual healing, and we're going to do a water healing. So I'd like you to all get a glass of water. I'll give you a moment to do that while we are doing this, preferably a glass or a pretty cup, something that you like. But I'm going to talk to you a little bit in code, a little bit in general terms. And what we're going to be looking at is manifesting for the future and awakening. Because how we move forward with healing is through our awakening process. It used to be called enlightenment. And I had somebody a couple of weeks ago in the chat say, "What is awakening?" That's why we're here. We are here in this time of the new world coming in, that is still coming in the time of darkness and shadows. And it is prophesized that there are 6 battles. This has happened here before on Earth. It's happened before, where groups of people choose to try to gain power and control over others. And another group of people is fighting or working or manifesting so that not be, so that we not be. We have been on this earth before, slave races. The sons and the daughters of the light will have victory. We will awaken. This will come to pass. We may see this by 2029 or 2030. That soon. It may take decades for it to fully manifest, where we are global people. We are humans, not just this country or that country. No more wars, purifying the oceans, living in balance with the environment. So the sons and the daughters of darkness will lose, and the sons and the daughters of light will have victory. It is prophesied. We will lose battles. That will happen. But we have not lost the light. And whoever is lying and being deceptive will come to light. That will come. The truth is coming out, will come out. The mass media, the large drug companies, insurance companies that aren't serving people. I'm not saying don't take your medications. I'm not saying that. The food industry that sells us toxins and poisons and chemicals that make us sick, then we need the pills, and the insurance pays for it. See, so all of these things are really, and the safety and the security of our planet being in harmony with clean air and clean water. So we're going to do a water healing today. But and we're also going to do healing to help you not be in despair. If you're angry or you're scared or you're sad, don't judge yourself for that. Maybe you need to allow yourself to have your feelings. Maybe we need to send love and understanding to the parts of us that are afraid and angry and scared or depressed. But don't let that take your light. We are here for all people. I remember, so the energy is trying to divide us and pit us against each other, races, these people or those people. And we need to not do that. Let's please not do that. And let's all work together and send love and awakening, because we are here for awakening. That is the war, if you want to call it that, for lack of a better word. That is the issue. That is the deciding factor. And you are waking up, and you will wake up either here alive or when you get on the other side. You're awakening. That's why you're here. You're here to create family and to learn and grow and develop and learn about love on the love planet. But in this time, you are here specifically to awake. And that's going to happen. That is happening. As dark as it may seem, it is happening. Whether you perceive this as a good time or well, we'll see. We will see. And we'd like to put our focus on manifesting and creating that and healing ourselves rather than dividing and blaming and, and okay, so if you have feelings, deal with your feelings. Let's do that. Let's let that be a little bit left, because if all our feelings are acceptable and we're human, we have feelings. So let's not, like I said, let's not judge ourselves. However, staying stuck in depression or anger or fear on a chronic basis is a recipe for not a good outcome. It's not a way to manifest. It's not a way to be healthy or to prosper. And a lot of us are going to be able to do that. We are going to be able to do that. So this is whatever it looks like out there, if you like it or you don't like it or whatever it is, whatever that's looking like. And I'm going to tell you now, sorry if you don't want to hear this, Joe Biden is not going to stay in the White House and cause a civil war. There's no evidence that has come out. It may come out. There's no evidence of a cheated election. There was, BOMB threats. There was voter registration issues. There were things that only political people pay attention to, the general population. They just look at their grocery bill, their rent's too high, their childcare. They don't know, they don't pay attention really to. So that's the message, is like, we needed to change that and we didn't, or we couldn't, or we didn't. But just saying, this or that, there's so much misinformation. People don't know what to believe. People don't know what is what. They don't even know who's running for president. They don't know a lot of people. Or when they do get information, they get wrong information. So what do we do about that? We have to come back to ourselves and bring this energy of awakened enlightenment. So there is no evidence that's coming forward. I mean, if it does, I hope I'm wrong, that evidence coming forward that it was stolen. I do believe the election, I do believe that is not right, what happened. And we need to know what that is. We need to find the evidence so it doesn't happen again. But as far as in the next so many weeks, that coming out and a big change happening, I hope it does, but I don't see it. Trump will be sworn in January 20th as the president. And we have the midterms. So we need to focus on that. Sorry if that makes you upset. We have to let go of this pipe dream that something is going to happen. I think it should, but it's not. I don't think it is. So we're back in this because enough of us are not awoke, and that is not your fault. Don't blame yourself. But as we come back to our awakening and healing ourselves as the sons and the daughters of light, loving ourselves and others, and shifting the energy, if all of our hearts would open, all of the oceans would purify. There would be enough for everybody. There would be no racism or hatred or wars or control or power grabs. That would not happen. And if we become angry and resentful and lash out, like I hear so many readers hearing in the comments, so the people getting angry, this, that, and the other. Be careful when chasing a monster that you don't become one yourself. I haven't really gotten any negative comments. That's not in my space. Maybe I'm not well known enough. Okay. Nevertheless, here we are. And to move forward, we need to face the reality of the facts and deal with the law. We're going to get through this. And so I want to come back to you and healing you. Because most people I look at, most people, we're going to be okay. I mean, you can get on the roller coaster ride and freak out every 5 minutes because that's what's going to be. Or you can sit back and watch, like we knew this was going to happen, and now we're going to see it happen. And the people that thought they were going to get good grocery prices or the price of eggs, you know, they can afford their life, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen now like this. They needed to wake up. They needed to see that, because we still need enough of a mandate. And I don't really want to, I want to switch back to manifesting rather than predicting. And I'm sorry if you didn't want to hear this and you're upset, but that's how I see it. I'm a psychic, I'm an energy healer, but I'm also very pragmatic and practical. And I understand that everything is here to serve us, and that we have some more work to do. Okay. One of the main ways that people are controlled is through fear. I don't know even how long I'm going to keep this video up. You're watching it now. It may need to come down. I'm trying to be less controversial and less, you know, saying certain words and names so I don't get into the wrong algorithms. Okay. So I need to be careful myself what I'm doing now. But I know we are the children of the light, the sons and the daughter of the light. And this is why we are here. And I know that we will prevail. I know, and I have seen it in my dreams and my visions. I didn't know when they showed me that years ago what I was looking at, but that's what we're looking at. And I know that you can heal yourself. You can prosper. You can get through this and come to a place of love, loving yourself, and doing what you can in your communities, in your families, by setting boundaries and having mercies. We've talked about that before. Setting boundaries and having mercy. And when you walk with spirit, your higher self, there's a little bit of a light. I did a video last week. There was a purple light here, not so much now because she's not as needed, because she was recognized. So we need to recognize our higher self, our energy, who we really are. That most of everything here that we've been taught is a deception. We're living in a time of great deception and misinformation. And so once again, it's hard to know what to believe. And then if you don't know what to believe, you easily can get into fear. And so I want you to not go there. I want you to call your energy back. It's like being a martial artist. How do you walk the line? How do you walk through this world, surrounded by light and love, in everything you do and everything you say, and even in your thoughts, to shift the vibration? Because enough of us, if we shift, this is going to change. This is going to change. I promise you that. I know this in my heart. Now, in other times, I've seen and I remember, and I've done past life regressions where we either got contaminated in Lemuria and lost our way, gave up our power, gave up the earth and the divine feminine, or in Atlantis when we actually had battles over power and didn't quite understand. So those were battles. Those were battles. There has been battles before this. I'm not really sure, to tell the truth, I'm not really sure what the battles are that we've lost battles. We have lost battles. The Native Americans lost the battle. We won World War II. We won the Civil War. Okay, so I'm not really sure what other battles they're talking about, but I do know that we will triumph, that we are here to evolve and grow as a species, and that we don't need to live like this. We don't need to live in a world of violence and hatred and toxins and disinformation. So what are the most important things for you? What are the most important things for you? Loving yourself, because when you love yourself, then you can really love others. And they will feel that and they will know that. And that's not being a yes or a victim person. That's having the boundaries, loving yourself enough to truly show up for them, for you and them. Okay? Our integrity, having the highest integrity, understanding that that's even more important than whether we live or die, is our integrity. Okay? And being authentic. Who are you? Do not live in the shadows and be a copycat of whatever. Be who you are, to be who you are, your authentic self. And that is your awakening. And there is no judgment. There's no judgment. There is no death. Okay, we need to understand that. We keep coming back. There is no death and there is no judgment. The biggest judgment that there is one we can't forgive ourselves for. There's nobody when you cross over that's going to judge you. That's all programming to help you be afraid and so you can be controlled. Okay, so that was a lot. And I'm sorry to just dump it out on you like this, but it's time. It's time for us to wake up. And I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to try to tell you the truth. And how does a martial artist walk through a minefield and become unscathed? How do you move through your life? By connecting with your higher self, source creator, because that's the only way forward now. Yes, do the physical things you need to do. Supporting the people that are voting for the people that you choose to vote for. Doing the physical things. We need to act as if the physical world is real because we live in a physical world. But do the inside job. Do not let them take your joy, your peace, your power, your energy. We are becoming the martial artists. We are becoming like coal in the earth with pressure on it becomes a diamond. And a lot of people may choose to leave because they don't want to be in this energy, and that will happen too. That will happen from the earth correcting herself. Sorry to say this, but so what can we do? We can be in today. Because remember, wherever you go, there you are. There you are. Whether you win or lose or live or die or whatever, there you are. You are forever. You are here having a physical experience. You are spirit having a temporary physical experience. So let's check in with our energy and get your glass of water. If you haven't, put this on pause and go get your water in a pretty glass, or at least a glass. That's going to be your sacred glass for when you drink water. Why water? Because water holds memory. We're going to infuse energy into our water that we're drinking, our bathtubs, our rivers, our lakes, our oceans. We're going to send healing frequency to the water. And your body is 80% water. When you drink water, it has memory. So we want to put healing. So if you send, I have this in my book, if you send negative energy to water, and then look at it under a microscope, it'll be distorted and really creepy looking. If you send love and harmony to water, it'll be crystalline, beautiful. And imagine that going into your body and healing the cells in your body, the energy, your emotions, okay? So first, I just said a lot, so we're just going to clear the energy. So go ahead and close your eyes if you would. And let's breathe. And call in, wherever you are watching this, in all time and directions, divine love and light. Your healing guides and angels, your higher self, or the energy of love and peace. And let's say hello to our bodies and just breathe. And let's create a tool. Let's create a rose and put it on the outside of the universe. And let all those feelings that you're ready to let go of, or that energy, or that lower stuff, or that, let the cords be cut. Let any lower energies now leave your body, leave your energy field, and go to an outside place in the universe, to that rose, where it can be transmuted into positive energy. So let it go. Any lower beings, dark forces, fear, rage, hatred, depression, panic, breathe it out and bring in the light. And now bring in the light. Please guide me in my path. Show me. Walk me through this. Walk with me. Walk me through this life. Higher self, guides, angels, benevolent beings of light. Walk me through this. Hover over me. Hover over my home, my family, my community. And feel the love in your heart center, in the center of your chest. You can put your hand there and send yourself love and calming, and breathe. You are not here to solve other people's problems. Other people's problems cannot be your problems because they create them so they can heal them. Let go of other people's problems or problem energy. Don't sit in problem energy. Sit in the light. If people ask you to be of service and you feel that's correct, when you set boundaries, have mercy, yeah, be of service. But don't take on other people's problems that created them so they could heal them, because that's their karma, their work. Let go of problem energy. And sit in the energy of I am that I am. I am that I am. I am the light. I am the sons and the daughters of the light. And breathe. I am the power of the light. I am free. Even prisoners in prisons are free to think their own thoughts and to feel their own feelings. Let go of any thought formations or feelings that are not serving you now. And let that rose that we created on the edge of the universe explode into 1,000,000 particles so that it can be transmuted into light. And now take your glass of water, if you would. Bless this holy water. Bless this water to my body. Thank you for life-giving properties of health, prosperity, peace, and joy. Let every molecule in this water be filled with love and light and healing. Bless this water to my body and drink water. Thank you. May the light codes of healing and blessing be in this water and all water. Bless our lakes, our rivers, our oceans. Fill the oceans and the lakes and the rivers with love, healing all peoples, bringing peace, bringing light, bringing prosperity, bringing joy, bringing life-giving properties. May all people have clean, fresh, pure water. May all animals and plants have clean, fresh, pure water. Thank you for this blessing. And if you'd like, drop the energy of a pyramid or balls of light and see light coming into your water and into your body. I am healed. I am whole. I am at peace. All is well. And so it is. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to my videos. It really helps me. And I have a members channel. If you'd like to ask questions, we'll be doing all kinds of things like this on my members channel. So you have to go, you can't do it on your phone. You have to go to a desktop and push the join button. If you have problems, let me know. Okay. So, I also have an angel class that I'm teaching December 7th, healing with angels and guides, receiving guidance. So that's going to be super cool. So please join me for that. It's on my website. Sibyl, it's down here in the corner, the spelling, sibylharmony.com. And I'm also going to be on Monday at 1:30 Pacific time, I think 3:30 Central time, 4:30 East Coast time with Susan Lynn. We're going to be doing readings and healings. So that's going to be really cool. Oh, I'm going to be on today at 2 o'clock California time in a couple hours doing feng shui, how to heal yourself with feng shui and your family. So that's going to be really cool with Donna. She is such an amazing, yeah. So, all right. So check us out, join us, and take care, sending you love. And we'll see you next time.